Hi, I'm Brittany Montez, and this is the Orlando Health News Review for June 23rd. We talked to Dr. Jamal Hakeem, Chief Operating Officer, about the recent successful survey by the Joint Commission of the Downtown Orlando Hospitals, Orlando Health Dr. P. Phillips Hospital, and Orlando Health South Seminole Hospital.
The specific words that they used were things like amazing, best they've ever seen, committed, wow, we haven't seen anything like this before. And they said this not of just one unit, but of many units and many places that they got to visit. So I feel especially proud of this, especially as we're coming off of COVID and a very difficult year. We didn't let that get in the way of our continuous improvement journey of exceeding expectations. Improvement is not for the faint of heart, especially in healthcare and the work we do. And Orlando Health and everybody here knows that we want to always be known as the best in everything we do. The Joint Commission is another way for us to know how we benchmark against other organizations. And despite all of the congratulatory and superlative remarks from them, we need to pay special attention to the things that they said that we can do better on. And not so that we do better for the next survey, that's important, but ultimately so that we can be the best in giving and receiving clinical care.
And the ELLiE team did it again. This time, the integration of ELLiE took place at Orlando Health St. Cloud Hospital as part of Go Live 3 this past Saturday. This Go Live, however, was unlike any other as multiple systems went live at the same time to fully align Orlando Health St. Cloud with all of Orlando Health.
4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I just want to say, as you all know, St. Cloud Hospital was an acquisition of less than a year ago, and this is a very, very special day. With the ELLiE Go Live, we are now one system, one record, one bill, and I could not be more proud of the team members to get us to this point. ELLiE will transform the care here in our community, and I am especially grateful to our IT team and our ELLiE team who've been working for the past year to bring us to this moment.
So what's next? Stay tuned as the ELLiE team prepares for Bayfront Health St. Petersburg's Go Live on July 31st. And remember to check the Everything ELLiE Center and Swift for updates. And we talked to Dr. Moshe, a patient treated for COVID-19 at Orlando Health, who's also an internal medicine physician at Orlando Health Health Central Hospital.
I got sick relatively early on in the pandemic, and at that point everybody was obviously very scared about getting sick, taking care of patients, but I never felt like anybody shied away from coming into my room to see me and to help me if I needed something from them. When I was finally well enough to leave the hospital, I was still very, very weak. There were a lot of things that I couldn't do on a day-to-day basis that I wouldn't have even thought about before I got sick. When we started the rehab process, I was still in the hospital. Once I transitioned to the inpatient rehab here, they knew exactly what I was doing there because, essentially the same team. I was doing my therapy here, getting stronger, using more equipment. When I was finally able to go home, I still was doing therapy in the clinic. And my therapists there, they know my therapist here. They knew exactly what we were doing and what was the next steps. We're still encouraging everybody to get vaccinated, not just if you're working with patients, but also everybody in the community.
David was our very first patient who recovered from COVID-19. This is a story of remarkable recovery. And because David has gone through all of this, he's a real inspiration for all of us at Orlando Health, all of our staff, but especially to his physician colleagues.
And now through August 15th, Orlando Health team members are invited to visit the Orange County Regional History Center for free. This summer, 2 exhibits may be of special interest to Orlando Health team members: Community 5 years after the Pulse tragedy, and portraits of Orlando Health's frontline workers, a group of 13 stunning portraits created by Orlando Health Dr. P. Phillips Hospital team member Nelson Cardenas that honors and provides an intimate look at the community's frontline healthcare staff who've worked tirelessly during the COVID-19 pandemic. Check Swift for more details. Well, that's it for today's edition of the Orlando Health News Review. See you next week.